The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Detroit Lions. Two men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from Ford Field. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. At their own 19-yard line. Here's Achane to start the drive. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, it's Achane. That's a good acceleration as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball on both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
To throw is Darnold. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, they were advancing the ball. They had a couple first downs under their belt, but a big mistake there on the opening drive leads to 6 points the other direction.
And what a good read that was on his part, Brandon, because it prevents a possible scoring drive with how they were moving things along. And it gives the defense the early advantage. Was going to be a definitely entertaining battle between these units.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Called it the 21. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick six, it's Darnold. That's caught. It's Dante Thornton. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
And the Lions, first down. 1st and 10.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Darnold. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brings up third down and the 11.
They're backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first two drives, but this one's going to again amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Here's Milton now to throw. That's complete downfield to Okonkwo. And all the way to the opposite 45. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 48 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Here's Milton. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover at the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
Now Milton. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. One heck of a third down conversion, 33 yards. Now we're first and 10 at the 11. To throw, it's Milton. Now bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Throwing is Milton. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They get this out quickly to the left side. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So he's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Here's 2nd and 10. A short throw to Ingram. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Now Darnold going for the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. That's taken inside his own 40. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
7-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Milton. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. To throw is Milton. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you don't want to pin this all on the quarterback, even when the pressure's coming. Not easy for them, but that's just something you can't do is take that sack in the end zone.
No, you can't, but for all defensive line coaches, they're celebrating everywhere. Because what do they tell us in our meetings? It's all about the get-off, beating the offensive line at the snap of the football.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Darnold. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Darnold now to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alec Pierce, an even 90 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Escapes the defender. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
18-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Now it's Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Darnold. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jaylon Johnson.
He'll take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Milton. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He'll air this one out for Mims. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. And his pass incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
Back to throw again. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Chigga from 17 yards out. And the Saints are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw, Darnold. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
At the 42-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Milton. He'll air this one out for Mims. Touchdown, New Orleans. Marvin Mims, 42 yards. And the Saints continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the rout is on here in this first half. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now it's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
This offense so far on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Yaya Diaby, he's the one who got in there. He gets the sack. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here comes the Lions punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Milton.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Lions are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception.
After the interception, here's Darnold. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's complete yet again to Thornton. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Darnold from the gun.
To the left side, pass caught by Thornton.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 18.
14 yards.
Throwing again is Darnold.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Pass intercepted by the Saints. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Milton. Flush to his right. And he goes out right around the 39. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun. Milton. Escape. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Fielded just inside the 20. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. A final shot before the break. Darnold. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
First down.
Here's Milton now to throw. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Darnold. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, these are the situations that really test a defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
2nd and 10. A run straight ahead with Achane. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Darnold. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Lions 1st down.
They'll set up to throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Samson Abuka. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Darnold. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Lewis Cine. And the Saints are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. All that for a 2-yard gain. 2nd down. Now Milton. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing is Milton. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
But the fans should be applauding this defense right now. It's an excellent job. They force a 3 and out, and they should be able to set up their guys with great field position, probably near midfield or better.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. And taken at the 46. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
At the 37-yard line.
Now Darnold. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Yaya Diaby in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Here's Darnold. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down, and the Saints will have the football back. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Here comes 3rd down and 7. Here's Milton. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Milton. Open man here is Benson. So no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw is Milton. He's got this to Pickens. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line.
25 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
To throw, it's Milton. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play, but in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed. It's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
And he's all the way across the 50 before he's finally pushed out of bounds. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw, Darnold. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thornton. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Darnold now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now it's Darnold. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. 4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Troy Anderson. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a couple. Operating from the gun, Milton.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The Saints on 3rd down. Just one conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
And the Saints, 1st down.
Looking to throw. Milton. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly...
Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they get him to the ground at the Lions' 18.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Saints.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
1st and goal, New Orleans.
Operating from the gun, Milton. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
It's 3rd down and goal.
Back to throw. Milton. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Looking to throw. Milton. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
New Orleans.
Smack now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Lions 2.
The ball upright on the tee.